Hey everybody, welcome back to Starfyre Gaming. I am Sir Joseph and this is Expeditions Rome. We are in the Temple of Apollon, excuse me, and we're going to try to help Zenobia to remove Theophilus from power. And to do so, we need to search the temple for some correspondence. Let's talk to her
Good to
again
see you
here.
again. Any news about our agreement?
Let's check the other things here. Do you have access to his food? Perhaps I can procure some poison.
Theophilus knows me, and he knows that I resent him. But many of the priests here dine with him. Perhaps one of them can be tricked or threatened to help you?
Might I simply attack him here in the temple?
You cannot be seen to strike first. If the people turn against us, I will not be able to regain control. If you can provoke him to attack you, so you can be seen to kill him in self-defense, you might get away with it.
How well do you know the man? Does he have any sore spots we might exploit?
We are not close. Perhaps someone here in this temple can give you what you need.
Not yet. I'll return when there's progress. Alright, so I got three options. Find a pressure point, find poison, and search for correspondence. I like the correspondence option, though the poison option's not a bad idea either. Let's go explore this way. Figuras.
The Man Crusher. You are the Man Crusher, aren't you?
Who are you talking to?
That old man by your side. The famous Man Crusher.
It's been a long time since I've heard that name.
Wait, what? Man Crusher? Are you serious? That's a euphemism, surely.
I'm afraid not. And nothing good ever came out of that name. I greet you, young man. I was indeed known as the Man-Crusher of Halicarnassus. But my past life is a distant memory now. Tell your master I don't fight for sport anymore.
Cheater! I'm not here to hire you. I'm here for vengeance.
I have so many questions.
Slow down. Tell me who you are.
Pigres, son of Diocles, son of Diodorus, spear thrower and Pancration athlete. Champion, of course.
Diodoros, you are his grandchild. Is he still alive?
Grief has turned him into a husk of the man he once was, but he is indeed still alive. Cheater!
Man Crusher was your nickname, Cyrnos?
I used to be a wrestler. I was pretty good at it too. I represented my hometown, Halicarnassus, in the Olympic Games. With honor, mostly.
Honor? What do you know of honor? It is because of you. My grandfather suffers now.
You were fighting for sport? When?
Before I was sold as a servus, I was the champion of my people, adored and envied by many. Obviously, no one was bold enough to challenge me, especially when it came to Pancration.
Until my grandfather faced you. And you had to cheat in order to preserve your fame and fortune.
What is Pancration?
It is a kind of wrestling, very popular around Aegaeum Mare, one of the defining competitions in our Olympiads.
You were a gladiator? You look nothing like a gladiator. How did you survive?
It was a long time ago, Bestia, and I wasn't a gladiator. I was an athlete, competing in the Olympiads.
I have seen free citizens fight in the arena. You competed for a prize in a kind of arena. Like a gladiator.
You seek vengeance, Figueres? I know I'm butchering his name still, but...
The Man Crusher of Halicarnassus was going to face my grandfather in the games. everyone knew he'd lose, for Diodorus was the greatest wrestler Cos has ever produced.
He was formidable. And frankly, for the first time in my life, I was afraid of losing. They sent me to the games and told me, come back with the trophy, or do not come back at all.
Let me guess. Diodoros is now you defeated Diodoros, and now his kid is looking for a rematch?
Not exactly. I didn't even face him. I stole the trophy.
You did what?
I certainly didn't see this coming. Cinerus is a thief, huh?
I reject that characterization of me. I've stolen only once. That hardly constitutes a habit. You should know, young man. As a result of my actions, Halicarnassus was expelled from the Union. I've paid for my crimes.
I am told you were exiled and sold as a servus. That still doesn't satisfy my grandfather's honor. The trophy belongs to my family. Give it back!
That should be easy. Give him his trophy and let us be on our way.
This event was a lifetime ago. Even if the trophy were still in Halicarnassus, my exile remains in place. They wouldn't let me in.
Perhaps you and his grandfather should fight again to settle the score.
I, Pigres, accept this challenge in my grandfather's name. He is a frail old man who can barely lift his finger now. But you can accept me as an extension of his will.
Wait. Pigris is a professional wrestler in his prime. Cinerus, however formidable, is an old man. He doesn't stand a chance against Pigris. It's not fair.
You're right, Centurio, but what is? Perhaps this is how it's supposed to be. This is how I finally pay for my crimes.
Let us make it fair, then. I shall represent Cineros.
Why would I fight you? You are not a side in this conflict. It is Cineros who committed the offense. It is Cineros who should fight.
I may not know anything about your customs, but I know what you are. You are Diodorus' champion. Now accept me as Cineros' champion.
What do you think, Cineros?
This is my fight, my crime to atone for. But if Bestia insists, I will accept.
The man has a point.
You don't have to do this for me, Bestia. I don't know what to say.
There's nothing to say, but you could cheer for me. Pigres the wrestler, prepare yourself.
Let's see what a gladiator knows of Pancration. You're not as scary as you look. Strength is no match for skill, gladiator.
I'm just testing your defenses. Where did your grin go, wrestler? You were so triumphant a moment ago.
Is that all you got? Oh, it's not over yet. I think you broke my collarbone.
Your footwork is sloppy. Come on, get back up.
Enough! It hurts too much. You win. I have brought shame to my family. I do not know how I will face Diodorus after this. Please leave. I have to think.
Something tells you this isn't over. Right, so we got some more we're gonna do there. Alright, nobody leveled up. Ah, Treating injuries. List on the left shows all your Praetorians in need of treatment. A Praetorian can only have one injury at a time. An injury severity determines how close the character how close the character is to dying. Risk tells you the likelihood that the injury will become more severe each day that it is left untreated. So the severity is light, risk is 25%. Treating injuries. Treatment information tells you how long it will take to bring the character back to full health and how much medicine you will need to spend each day to treat the injury. Choose a healer to treat your Praetorian. A healer is anyone with the first aid, doctor, or physician perks. If a healer only has the first aid perk, they cannot cure any injury, but only prevent it from getting worse until a doctor can look at it. If you have no one with the doctor perk on your team, you must bring the injured Praetorian back to a Legion camp. Certain injury types are too complicated even for a doctor and must be treated by an experienced physician. If you have no one with a physician perk on your team, you must bring the character with such an injury back to the infirmary at the Legion's camp. Alright. So it's going to take 66 hours. Alright. It's going to take him 66 hours to get healed. We're not going to fight old Theophilus while we're beat up. Let's do a little more exploring. Alright.
They say in Persia there's only one god.
Nonsense. What happened to all the other gods then?
I don't know. Maybe that one god ate them all.
Ate them? That's bizarre. Why would one of their gods eat the others?
Maybe he was hungry, I don't know. Don't ask me, I'm not Persian.
Why did you even bring this up?
I just thought it was interesting. Anyway, I'm hungry. Let's find something to eat.
She's been sick for 2 days now. The healer is always busy when I come.
Alright, that was pretty limited, which is okay. Get a map. There's fire going on there. Alright, so this is, I've been here. Yep, this is that. So we still got all this down here. Oh. So probably come here, and we can probably climb down and check this. Let's check out over here first.
Help! Anyone! The temple is burning down!
Talk to the distraught priest.
Thank the gods you are here! You must help us! The temple is burning!
Of course, we must move quickly.
Oh, thank you!
This is a fine mess. We can use the water from those barrels. Come, let's stop the fire before it spreads.
Alright, optional. Reduce fire to 0 hexes to extinguish it. 24 hexes must be put out. Prevent the fire from consuming the temple. So that's only water jugs. It would seem so. Alright. Alright, so throw 8 hexes. Ah! That's a splash effect.
Oh, thank you. If it weren't for you, our temple would be ashes now.
What was happening there?
Somebody set the temple on fire. Not all of the locals are fond of Apollon.
Why would anybody set a temple on fire?
They believe the temple is built on an old pathway to Hades.
And is it?
How should I know? It's been here for hundreds of seasons. I wasn't even born back then.
Just happy to be of help.
Such a selfless act warrants a reward. Please, take this.
We got water jugs. All right. So that's us. We can leave that way. That's what's his face. Oh, somebody over there. Let's go. Oh, all right, there is no exploring that way. Okay. Actually, let's go this way. And just to sate my curiosity, so we can go that way. So that's an area we want to try to explore. There they are. Call traps, dagger blade. Schematics for call traps. Alright, so we haven't explored over here. Over here. Alright, let's see. We did everything over here, right? Can't go past here. This is up at the top. Let's go over here.
Good day.
Good day to you. My name is Appius Latius Akela.
I am Eritha. I am a priestess here at the temple.
How close are you to Theopolis?
I am.
Next time you see him, wish him good health for me.
Oh, I will. And good health to you as well.
Not gonna just kill someone for no particular reason. I mean, let me phrase that. There is a reason to kill her. I'm just not gonna do it. I'm gonna go explore down here now. We're not gonna finish the Theophilus thing until we get healed up. we're going into man shy. We don't want to go into man shy and injured at the same time. It's gonna be like 3 days, about 66 hours. So. All right, well, that wasn't the greatest thing in existence, was it? All right, let's see. So we got this area over here. There's a whole area behind him. Got this guy to chat with. Oh, we're there already. That was quick. We ran faster than I thought we would. That appears to be something.
Listen, there's a dull quality to our footsteps here. I think there is a chamber beneath our feet. This chamber used to be open to the air. Do you see the wall there? It's more recent than the rest. It must have been sealed many years ago. Perhaps the god it paid tribute to fell out of favor.
Euphrates bow. Oh, nice. 6 to 8. First killing shot with an interrupt attack will not end the stance, allowing one more interrupt. Nice. We're going to equip this one right away. A little less accurate. Less critical damage, but better piercing damage. Better base damage. 4 to 7, 6 to 8, yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else down there.
Have you sacrificed anything today?
Not yet. How long do I have to keep doing this?
Until the gods forgive you.
I'd like to find the poison, or not the poison, but the incriminating, not the correspondence. That's what I want to find.
It is unusual to see a Roman soldier here in these times. Are we not at war with Rome?
I am Appius Latius Ocella. Pleased to meet you.
I am honored to meet you. My name is Rhianus. I am a disciple of Theophilus.
Where are you from?
Why do you ask?
Simply trying to get to know the people around here.
I hail from a small village in the mountains, a day's travel east of Adramyttion. I have a great deal of family there. It is fortunate that Apollon gifted me a keen mind, or I would be there still, herding sheep for my uncle.
Do you like your master?
I benefit greatly from his wisdom, and his piety cannot be denied.
Your discretion is wise, but my Dominus has no love for yours, child. You may speak freely.
In that case, no. I would not say that I like my master, but I respect him greatly.
Have a pleasant day. Can't go there. Well, we've looked at everywhere, and this is just a bench to sit down, I'm assuming. We'll find out here in a second. Yep, just sitting down. Can't go out here. Now look at all this. This would be so much to explore out here, but we can't go out into it. Ah. Maybe that is where the correspondence is. Secret missives. These letters were written in a careful, skilled hand on fine vellum. Text is some kind of code, but the signature is legible. Mithridates Megas.
This is Mithridates' signature. Theophilus is secretly corresponding with the king.
With these letters in hand, I could potentially forge a similar letter. That way we might be able to lure Mithridates away from his men. But we should discuss this under more private circumstances.
Okay. Let's head out. Okay. Just looking around, making sure we didn't miss anything. We found a pressure point, but I'm not going to kill that lady just for that. That just seems unnecessary. That is Zenobia. That's the wrestler guy. Let's come down and talk to these merchants real quick, and we'll head out. We don't have to be like, gotta get him now. There's no time limit. Our legion is almost to the place where we can set up a camp here, so we can get this province under control, or territory under control, whatever they call it. Let's see, where are we at? There we are.
It's good to see you again. What do you seek?
Just checking these guys real quick.
Good day to you, honored Romans. Have you need of food or medicine?
What do you think of the high priest, Theophilus?
I liked him better when he was just a priest. Why has he sent our soldiers to besiege Kyzikos? I have family in that city. After the proprietor died, people say he was corrupt and elitist. I don't know about any of that, but at least he did not make war upon our neighbors.
Perhaps I'll visit you later. Alright, let's get on a horse. Alright. The Legion is here. We are here. There's a lumber mill. Hunting grounds. Tannery. Observatory. Make our way towards the observatory.
Which formation shall we use? Consistite latos in nippa forminus!
More of them right now than they're doing to us. That's
We are ready to engage the enemy?
right now we're going to lose guys and they're not going to lose anything. I don't like that idea. That kind of doesn't do anything. Low on guys. I want to be...
Hingete fronten!
their tactical reserves! Starte! Starte!
More guys than we are.
The battle is won!
Alright, so we can celebrate, increase our morale, which is at negative 24. Holy smokes, that's rough. Keeps us from losing guys. Show mercy. Get guys back. Give chase. We lose some guys, but we kill more of theirs. Let's give chase.
Instate hostibus! Eos persequimini!
Slaves, 32 rations, 64 denarii. The Legion has captured its first region in Asia Minor, but Mysia has not been pacified yet. As soon as your Legion leaves, the enemy will take it over once more. In order to secure a permanent hold on a region, you'll have to carry out a special pacification mission. Open the quest log to track the pacification beach village quest to begin. Talk to your Primus Pilius. Okay, so that's the only way we're going to actually do it. Right, still want to go. Retreating troops. Quarry. Loot. Now what do we got here? Triage treatment. Manpower recovered. Rations consumed. Triage. Triage. Morale is low. All right. All the people we need to talk to. All right, let's take a look around.
A moment of your time, please. I have come to apologize for Bigres's behavior. My grandchild can be disrespectful and reckless. Please forgive him.
There's nothing to forgive. I trust this matter is resolved now that Tigris clearly lost to our champion.
It is embarrassing. The child is a good athlete, probably better than I ever was. He would have easily defeated any ordinary wrestler. But it seems the Man-Crusher does not keep ordinary company. That was not a fair fight, however. I demand to face Cineros myself.
Do you actually want this, Cineros?
It is a reminder of my past life. A stain I can't clean up. I have an idea for how we can solve this conflict without death.
I will not let Cineros die because of a blood feud.
What if we fight with our minds?
A mind fight?
Pancration is for young girls looking for a husband. We're both too old for that kind of spectacle.
True. So what do you propose, Man-Crusher?
Riddles. One shall pose 3 questions to the other. He who answers them all correctly will be the winner.
That sounds like a good idea. Who asked the questions?
Since I'm the one challenging, I should ask the questions. It's only fair.
That's reasonable. I'm ready for your questions, Diodoros. Make them difficult, so you will be convinced of my victory in the end.
Consider this thing. It cannot be seen, and it weighs nothing. You can put it in a barrel. When you do, the barrel is lighter.
Makes things lighter.
Indeed, what makes a barrel lighter? A hole in the barrel. It's a hole!
Correct. Your second question follows. Consider this thing which is all about, but can never be seen. It can be captured, yet cannot be held. It has no throat, but you can hear it.
It's all about.
It probably moves. What moves and cannot be held? The wind. That's the answer.
You are strong in mind, Cineros. I did not expect that. Your answer is correct. And now for your last question. Consider Alexandros Megas. When he conquered Gordion, how did he unravel the knot?
That's an odd riddle. There are a few ways you can solve knot riddles, but how can I know without actually witnessing the event? Let us eliminate the obvious wrong answer.
Well, I mean, I know the answer. He cut it with a sword. I say he neither pushed nor pulled.
That's no way to unravel a knot. He probably pushed it.
Wrong. Like you, he cheated. He cut that knot with his sword. Ironic that you would get that wrong.
I hope you feel I have granted you some manner of restitution.
I do. Your old debt is settled. You will not hear from me again.
Thank you for your help, Domine.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I led you astray.
It's quite all right. It would have felt good to finally beat him fair and square, but I'm just glad to put this behind me at last.
Yeah, see, that was not... Because he... Yeah, I don't like that.
Legate, I am at your service as always.
Carry on.
Good day.
I've been examining those letters we found hidden in the Temple of Apollon. I am confident I could forge Mithridates' handwriting based on this.
Could we trick Theophilus into going alone to a secret meeting?
It's certainly worth the attempt. In the worst-case scenario, he will see through the ruse and stay put. But if he does take the bait and come alone, we could apprehend him then, solving the matter with no bloodshed.
It would please me not to resort to assassination.
I'm glad you see it this way. I am sympathetic to Zenobia's cause, but in my opinion, political assassination is quite far beneath people of your station and importance.
Go ahead and make the forgery.
I shall begin at once. It will not take long, I think. Domine.
Legate, I need your advice and perhaps permission. There's a personal matter I need to address. Can you guide me?
Tell me what you need.
I am a gladiator. You will tell me that I am a free citizen now and no longer a Serluus. That much I know, and I am truly happy for it. I do have a goal in life, but I do not know how I can achieve that goal without training. It is my belief that Cineros can provide the skills I need.
What is this goal you're talking about?
I am looking for someone. We were sold together as Zoe. Now that I'm free, I would like to find her. It stands to reason that she's free too now, but I know neither her name nor her location. That quest goes beyond the skills of a gladiator.
What makes you think she's alive?
As so as she was worth twice as much as I am. I am still alive.
What do you say to that, Serenos?
I do not know what I can teach Bestia Tabat. But with your permission, I'm willing to do what I can.
I see. You have my permission. Bestia can only benefit from this.
Excellent.
Very well. I shall try to teach you to the best of my ability.
Thank you, Magister.
See you on the battlefield.
Salve.
Alright. You should probably hire a couple more guys. He is pleased. Architect, crafty, aesthetic, cavalry, agreeable, infantry. He is loyal. Cautious, logistics. position. That's nice. He's hesitant, though. Indifferent. A doctor. A siege guy. Hire him. And let's hire him.
Need something?
So we need him there. He's got 42 hours to go. Just an iron mine and a tanner, yeah, so we can't upgrade anything. How do we upgrade this tent? Party and Legion overview. This screen gives you an overview of the Legionnaire you have recruited as Praetorians for your party and Centurions for your Legion. From here, you can also dismiss characters you no longer want, dismiss characters, and return to the pool. The bar displays the status of your Legion manpower. Injured Legionnaire will return to active duty when they have had time to recover. Missing a Legionnaire cannot be replaced until they turn up dead or return to active duty on their own. So we've got 2,467 guys. 626 are probably injured. Use replenish button to bolster your active manpower by replacing any Legionnaire who have died. Remember that the Legion can at most consist of 4,800 men. Injured soldiers. Replenish the Legion's manpower up to the maximum 4,800, including missing and injured. So one dude is 3 denarii. Holy smokes. 300 men is 900 denarii. Okay. Hire 300 men. Neighboring, devoted. How do I get more people? And that's the question. I don't know.
What can I do for you?
How does it feel to be in the Praetorian Guard of a legatus?
About the same. Except now I'm responsible for keeping you alive as well. It's not something I'm good at, you know? Keeping people alive.
You did well in Mytilene.
Really? I was just following directions. This grand assault kind of action is not really my thing.
This was my first major battle as well. I guess we all have to improvise every now and then.
I don't like improvising. The results tend to be ugly.
All this time you were pretending to be a man. It must have been difficult.
Wasn't really my choice. It was a matter of survival. Yulia is a little girl who spends all her time being pretty. She eventually becomes the wife of a wealthy senator, and that will be her grandest achievement. I don't want to be the center of attention. I want to be in control of my life and other people's lives. I think deep down, I always was Julius.
Think you should be whoever you want to be.
Thank you for leaving the decision to me. Few people do that.
I'll see you later. All right. Let's go over here, talk to this guy real quick.
Our way, Legate. If you have a moment, there's a matter which I believe urgently requires your attention.
Go ahead. I have the time.
Although our legion is quite new, they're already demonstrating superior discipline and devotion. Unfortunately, no matter how successful a military engagement is, sometimes the pacification of a region demands your personal attention.
What do you mean by pacification? We have a legion. Isn't that enough?
It is enough to take control, but not enough to keep it. Pockets of resistance will always remain, and voices of dissent will be raised now and then.
Why would anyone be foolish enough to stand against the might of Rome?
It is courage, in my view. I would do the same if my own home were ever subjugated to another nation.
Personal attention. You mean I have to take care of every single troublemaker who bothers us?
Not at all. Your attention will be reserved for more important things. I would suggest that you delegate this kind of task to someone you trust, however. I would ask that you send members of your Praetorian Guard, supervised by someone from your personal contubernium.
Can't their king tell them to stand down or something?
There is no king. Remember, this country is rightfully a province under our republic. As we regain control, it is unfortunately inevitable that we must put in some work to stabilize each region again under Rome.
Then do whatever is necessary.
With all due respect, I'm not in charge of Legio Victrix. You are responsible for making decisions. I can only give you my advice.
I understand. Let me know if such a situation arises.
Remember, Legate, until we take care of any such disturbances, we won't be able to control any territory we have captured. Left unextinguished, the embers of rebellion can turn into a roaring inferno. The local villagers have armed themselves and managed to take a number of our legionari prisoner. They're now threatening to kill them.
How could prisoners defeat and capture or train the legionari?
It's been a while since the men had some time off. This has been a prolonged campaign, Legate, and the men have certain needs. They were lured into a brothel and then beaten to near death. Not a war story they will tell often in the wine houses at home, I'm sure.
Have they made any demands?
They want us to leave.
We can't do that.
Indeed, we cannot.
I will send a group of my Praetorians to save our people.
Of course. This mission demands some tact and care. Please, form a team based on those criteria. Our way, Legate.
How is morale among the legionari?
Morale has been better. Many legionari seem disillusioned by the progress of the war. But the situation is far from unsalvageable. I believe a few victories is all the men need to rally around your command.
Give me a report on the Legion's manpower.
We're not at full strength, but we have enough men to get things done. If a battle awaits us, we will manage. Worse, the men we do have are not very experienced. We should not be fighting any battles in this state. I should also note that we have quite a lot of people injured from the recent fighting. As soon as they're back in action, we'll be in better shape.
Be well, Turius. All right. Oh, whoops. I thought that was an arrow. Sign Praetorianship so we can get these guys into our party. Okay. Recruit at least 3 legionari for your Praetorian Guard. That also means we need more legionari to, command our guys. Let's get him. Oh, Legion slots are full. Okay, now recruit at least 3 legionari for your praetor. I just did that. Is that not what I just did? Assign praetorians to your party. That's what I just did. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's hire this guy. Let's bring him over here. And then let's hire this guy. He's good in a bath, but here we go. Put you there. All right. And this is a good place to call it. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. As always, like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate that as well. I have been Sir Joseph. As always, you guys are awesome. Until next time, stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.